And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret, at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The post pair for them, it's Randall and Hartenstein. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for the Jazz, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Conley, and it's Markkanen in at the small forward. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Now, here's Fournier, following the miss by Michael Conley. From deep three-point range, Markkanen pulls it in. Clarkson outside. The pass to Conley. And here is Olynyk. Clock at 6. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. And he makes good on the layup. Markkanen's got the opening basket of the game for the Jazz.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
Here's Brunson. No good on that one. And Utah the other way now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Clarkson against Fournier. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Brunson, and the Knicks miss again. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Mike Conley, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
Here's some facts. You go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series. Total. 1.
Now, here's Barrett. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City. And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Passes it to Markkanen. Back to Conley. Olynyk, a screen on Brunson. Here's Conley. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
The first one falls.
Well, you can count on R.J. Barrett to come at you night after night. He plays with a lot of determination, and at some point will lead a ball club.
And so Barrett nails both of them.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Now here's Olynyk. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Lets it go from 11. Out to Clarkson. A three-pointer off the mark. And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
And sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Obi Toppin's checked in for Hartenstein. Quickly comes in for Evan Fournier. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Now, here's Toppin. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. Randall right side. Over Olynyk. Randall no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Sexton with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Outside, Sexton. No good with the triple. For New York, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Rose kicks to Quickly. Toppin sets a screen for Quickly. Shoots over Clarkson. The shot's good from Quickly. And it's all knotted up. Jazz have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Clarkson for 3. Toppin pulls it in.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now here's Randall. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clarkson on the wing. Quickly covering. Pass to Sexton. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Lays it up and banks it in. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
Markkanen attacking the heart of the defense that time.
Randall passes to Toppin. Back to Randall. There's a screen by Toppin to the middle. And Toppin throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Clarkson. There's the screen. Sexton for 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Markkanen from outside. And the horn signals the end of the first. And not a lot of scoring yet in this one, Clark. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Rudy Gay is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Sexton the pass to Gay. Back to Sexton. And there's the pass to Beasley. Over quickly. No good from Beasley.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Rose dishes to Toppin. Outside Rose. Back to quickly. Shot clock at 5. The tray. Doesn't go that time. And Beasley has the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2 to the paint. Fader on the way. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Sexton. Gay's got his first points of the game. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
You know, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Now here's Beasley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes to Sexton. Gay is screen on Rose. Here's Sexton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the shot goes in. Rose has got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
Could be top 10 easiest assists that Fournier's had.
Gay kicks to Beasley. And it's off from three-point range. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Beasley, and the foul on Obi Toppin. That is his first foul of the game. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Sexton. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brunson's checked in. Beasley finds Vanderbilt. Here's Horton Tucker. No points in the game yet for him. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Brunson. Here's Toppin. And he can't bank that one in. 2022 was a big season for Obi Toppin in his young career.
Well, we saw him continue to improve as a player, but the big moment, obviously, was that dunk contest when, after being a runner-up the year before, he finally got to claim that trophy.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beasley with a clean look, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Knicks with the lead. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Brunson with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Brunson, no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Beasley for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Pass to Brunson. That shot off. Good work defensively by Conley. 1:14 left to play in the first half. Kicks it out to Gay. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Brunson. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Fournier. There's a good screen. There's the 3. Hartenstein. Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Conley, the pass to Gay. Here's Horton Tucker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. So for the Knicks, Randall comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Fournier. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. The pass to Randall. Shoots over Olynyk. No good from 11 feet.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
16.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime. Glad you could join us. It's been a clash of the Titans at the center spot so far.
Not surprising to see 2 competitive guys who bring it every time.
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
Everything going their way on the offensive end. Their stars are beasting, Shaq. Beasting, and I know you had a couple nights like that yourself.
I was on every night. Ernie.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Knicks shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5, down low. Markkanen passes to Olynyk. Clarkson for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Here's Brunson, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Clarkson's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Brunson kicks to Randall. To the inside. Olynyk with the steal. Conley against Randall. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
Vanderbilt the pass to Olynyk. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Utah the rebound. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, Olynyk on the inside, just staying active, hitting the glass hard.
Well, Kelly Olynyk has made quite the career for himself as a stretch big.
Yeah, he's been an important piece for multiple playoff teams, and that ability to space the floor, uses that up fake and get to his left hand and make good decisions. I mean, there's a role for a guy like Kelly Olynyk on any team that's looking for quality bigs.
Markkanen kicks to Conley. Vanderbilt with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out, Conley's shot is off. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Barrett the pass to Brunson. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. No one near Randall as he lets it go. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
The balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randall stays on the ground in this catch-and-shoot situation and looks fluid.
Olynyk, a screen on Fournier. The drive by Clarkson. He gets it in there. Clarkson's got the game tied up here for Utah.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Olynyk.
It felt like RJ did a great job there of just baiting the defense in order to get the contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Barrett.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Rudy Gay's checked in for Vanderbilt. Malik Beasley comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Sexton in for Mike Conley. And then for New York, Obi Toppin's checked in for Hartenstein. Quickly comes in for Evan Fournier. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Barrett against Markkanen. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And here's Gay outside. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And RJ, only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, and 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
Beasley sets a screen for Sexton. Now the feed to Olynyk. Good on the shot. Olynyk's got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Barrett inside the 3-point line. Rebound, Utah. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Sexton against Rose. Sexton on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
11 feet away. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for Hoops Town.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And the thing about Rudy Gay, you never know when he's going to have a night where he just explodes. He's one of those guys that can just score in bunches.
Randall a screen on Markkanen. Lays it up off the glass. Barrett's got 7.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Gay kicks to Beasley. He dishes it to Sexton. Gay a screen on Rose. Down low. Toppin with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Rose looking around. Passes it to Toppin. From outside off the mark. Jazz trail by 3. Markkanen dishes to Sexton. For the tie. That one doesn't drop. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Knicks lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Up front, it's Vanderbilt at the 4 and Kessler at the 5. Clarkson is out there with Conley, and it's Markkanen in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Randall, covered by Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 7 points for Julius Randle.
The strength and the quickness, and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
Kicks it to Clarkson. Takes it off the glass.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
A floater. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Here's the pass to Vanderbilt. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Clarkson against Rose. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Utah. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Fournier is checked in. Conley finds Clarkson. Shows over Fournier. The Jazz with another miss. The Knicks with the lead. Dishes it to Barrett. Passes it to Brunson. New York moving it around. Randall down low. Vanderbilt defending.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Conley banked in off the glass. 6 points for Mike Conley.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Randall against Vanderbilt. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Look for signs of Randall trying to continue to improve as a passer, as he was unselfish on that play.
Olynyk, a screen on Brunson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Barrett against Markkanen. Now, here's Barrett. Pass to Hartenstein. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Vanderbilt the pass to Conley. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Randall kicks to Barrett. Off target from outside. Utah leading. Vanderbilt finds Conley. Clarkson outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Conley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Vanderbilt against Randall. Rebounded by the Jazz. Linux got 7 rebounds in the game. Some dishes to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Conley against Brunson. Conley kicks to Vanderbilt. Pass to Clarkson. Fires for 3. A shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way. Brunson against Conley. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Brunson.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Randall surveying the D. Outside Conley. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Here's the drive. Fournier pulls it down.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Vanderbilt against Randall. Back to Fournier. Shoots over Clarkson. Fournier's shot is off. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And the Jazz call time here. They're in front by 3. 8 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. Collins, Sexton, at the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And despite all the pressure, Sexton right now does not look intimidated. This guy plays with a ton of confidence.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 7 seconds left in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Knicks missing. So we see the Jazz get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.